this is my pregnancy experience. First, second, and third trimester in labor. I decided to do another video because I forgot to show you guys everything I used. So some of the stuff I forgot to tell you about. So, okay, this right here. I don't know if you can see it. TUCKS, Tux. This is what I was saying that you use for hemorrhoids in the third trimester. They're really, really good. They look like this little pad. They almost like OxyClean or something. You clean that area. You can even like fold these up and put it down there in your behind and leave it in there for the night, and it's supposed to like shrink the hemorrhoid. That actually burns, so I wasn't able to do it a whole night. I would do it, but I couldn't do it a whole night. So I can't find the cream, like the actual cream, but they have a cream and it's in a tube. It's in a tube, like a small toothpaste tube, and I really liked it. I tried the Preparation H, and the Preparation H was too like greasy, and for some odd reason the Tux is kind of like a dry cream, so I preferred it better. Okay, because of my nausea and morning sickness, I could not take prenatals because they were pills and I had to swallow them, and anything that I had to swallow like that would come back up. I chewed Flintstone vitamins. Here they are. And I think they should make everything taste fruity and be chewable. I mean, like, why do you have to have, why can't grown people chew on pills too? The Epsom salt. And this is the first time I actually bought it in a bag. It usually like comes in like a big milk carton looking thing, but I guess 2009 it come up. But this is like old school. I use this for everything. You know, if you're having like any round ligament pains or any other kind of pains that you're having, just go ahead and take a warm bath in this right here. And I have the calcium magnesium, and this was for the leg cramps. And also, I don't know if I mentioned it, this is good for if you're having bleeding gums. I didn't really have a lot of bleeding gums, but I drink a lot of this, so that might be why. And it says calcium plus. It's a powder, so it's like a powder. You stick it in here. It tastes like orange. You stick it in here and you drink it. And I told you before I couldn't take anything that was pills, so that's why everything I have is like that. So, but I forgot to mention I had low iron, and they test your iron. And I took this liquid iron 3 times a day or so. I don't know if you can see it. Flora Vital, I think that's what they say. Anyway, also another good thing that you can do is do a whole pot of do like a whole pot of broccoli. Do like you know how you steam broccoli and you have like a colander on the top, and like all of the different stuff falls down in the pan, and it's like all green down there, and they call that pot liquor. I don't know, you know, it might be like a little bit old school, but I had low iron. I've always had low iron. It wasn't just for my pregnancy, but whenever I'm having more lower iron than normal, I usually get the broccoli and steam some broccoli and all of the different green stuff that falls out, you know, when you're steaming it on the top and it all falls down to the bottom. And I take that, they call it pot liquor, it's old school remedy, and you just drink it. Drink it all, and it'll boost your iron like that. Like I had 1 week I came in with low iron, and next week I was taking the iron too, and the iron did nothing. I was like, you know what, let me try this pot liquor. Went in there and tried it, iron was up like that. So that's like my home remedy. Also, I forgot to mention throughout pregnancy, some women have an increase in yeast. You know, you might have an increase in yeast infections. If you never had a yeast infection before, you start getting them during pregnancy, or you have them a whole lot and you start getting them a whole lot in pregnancy. And you can't take diflucan, which is the pill. I hope I said that right. You can't take that during pregnancy. So right here is Monistat 7. And you know, of course, there's suppositories, and only get the 7-day treatment because The 1 day, 3 day, they don't do anything. So you might as well just go ahead and do full 7 days. And some women, you might have to do the 7 day twice if you had, because like for some reason during pregnancy you just have like an increase, a whole bunch going on down there. And I think that's pretty much. I think that's everything I use during pregnancy. Yeah, that's like all that. That's my like my little arsenal. Oh, also I forgot Tylenol. Pretty much the only thing you can take in pregnancy is Tylenol. So this is what I did for my headaches, which is almost like drinking water because I don't know if any of you had sinus headaches or migraines, but it's almost like drinking water. This won't get rid of your headache, but it will dull it to the point where you won't be, I guess, because I was really sensitive to light, so I would wear shades and I would take a couple of these, and it helped a little bit. Also, what I would do, because it was a sinus headache and I knew it was a sinus headache, I would boil a pot of water, put a towel over my head, and just kind of inhale the steam to try to kind of clear my sinuses. Also, take a hot shower and just let just let my sinuses clean and drain. I tried a saline solution, which I forgot to bring, but the saline caused me to have nosebleeds because like I guess you know you're drying out this area here. So, but and I don't know. It dried up the area, so I had to stop taking the saline solution to clean my sinuses. Some other but during pregnancy, nosebleeds are actually common because of the increased blood that's being produced. You can actually have nosebleeds. That's not abnormal in pregnancy, but mine was because of me drying out my sinuses, and that would drain down into my lungs, and I would actually be spitting up blood from my sinuses. It was kind of gross. So that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Love you guys. Bye, YouTube.